All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Cringeostrophic Disclosure with me. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire as the rain pours down on this vehicle because it never rains in Southern California. Newsom! Anyway, gruesome Newsom. I don't know, I hear the echoes. I've got these echoes in my head, and they go something like, DeSantis, Monte di Pilu, DeSantis, Monte di Pilu, DeSantis, Monte di Pilu. Anyway. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one right there because finally, at least there's one person who woke up and was like, okay, squatters' rights. Let's squash those things. Anyway. Oh, I feel better now. Anyway, there is still hope. There's some hope, right? Anyway, I don't know if you guys have watched the three-body problem. There's a species out there, the Santi. The Santi, they're coming to get us. Anyway, in Italian, Santi means saints. So I guess we're fine. We're fine because the saints are coming to get us. If the saints are coming to get you, you're probably fine. Just don't lie. Don't lie and you'll be fine. So I guess our government is in trouble. Our government is in trouble, especially that secret government, the UFO control group. You guys are in big trouble. If the saints are coming, because you guys are liars. We know that. You guys are in trouble. Anyway, everyone else, you're fine. Anyway, guys, what I wanted to talk about today was not all of this, but it was something about the soul. The soul. So I know a lot of people don't believe that the soul exists, right? And those naysayers are like, there is no evidence that there is a soul, other than the fact that we've got technology where we can pretty much recreate a body synthetically, but there's no spark. There's no spark. Remember Transformers? You need that the special life force, life spark, whatever. We don't got that. Our technology is not able to give us that. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the soul exists because we can't Frankenstein our way to anywhere. No, you can't just go around and grab some electrodes or whatever, or some very powerful electric systems and spark us to life. No, we can't do that. And if you kill an animal, no matter what it is, whether it's human, whether it's a pig, or whatever it is, we can't just spark it back to life. So there is a soul. And you're going to say, but Marco Hughes, you idiot. We can create things that are synthetic. Yes, there's going to be a point where we have artificial intelligence, right? Artificial intelligence, or AGI, or super intelligence, whatever you want. That will not have a soul, and it will be alive. That will be a sentient being, but it won't have a soul. So should we care about that? Yes, we should care about that and treat that just as well as things that have souls in them. But when people go like, yeah, you stupid son of a gun. Don't you know that science has already used X-rays? Really, X-rays is how you're going to find the soul. Really, come on, guys. Come on, guys. We know that scientists that believe in fringe science, have found ways to figure out what things are. And we've removed these things called, you might think they're implants or parasites, whatever, that live and coexist in our bodies, and they're not being rejected by the body, at least not all of them. Some of them are, that we can coexist with. So our regular doctor's technology, my body has been x-rayed by doctors all the time, and they found nothing. And I have pain, and there's things in like the back of my neck and my shoulders. There's things right here in the front, the chest area. that I can touch with my hands, and the doctors were like, no, there's nothing there. We used our best machines to tell you there's nothing there. But I can touch them, I can feel them, they feel uncomfortable, they exist. So, you know what I'm saying? So when people say, well, no, the soul has been debunked. There's no such thing as a soul. And we used X-ray machines. When you were dying, or when somebody was dying, we used X-ray machines to check if their body or whatever, or they used whatever other machines. It's all crap. It's all crap, guys. But anyway, experiencers and fringe people understand these things, and the government knows all this stuff as well, especially the secret government that nobody wants to talk about, and they don't want to tell you because they have too much to lose, control, and other things they're worried about. But you know, if the Santee are coming, it's not going to be like people say, you know, like even if we all received a message on our phone saying, you're all bugs. You know what most people would do? Oh, and even if they saw, because most people don't even look at the sky. So even most people wouldn't see the eye in the sky. And most people wouldn't be bothered by, you're all bugs. They would just think the government sent that message. So anyway. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess, but you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. And what it's going to happen is, if we did really get a message from the Santee or some other beings, it would be like, yeah, oh, that's cool, we're bugs, all right, live on. Because that's what people do. Don't you get it? That's what people do. They don't rise up against stuff. They don't burn down the cities like Antifa. They don't storm the Capitol like those people. You know why those things happen? Those things happen because somebody came up with a plan to enrage the people and get them to do that. So when the truth comes out about stuff like the Santee or whatever else is out there, human beings don't react like that. Human beings react like that because governments and other, you know, bad actors piss off the people, and then people react in a certain way. So, you know, the whole point of war and all that stuff, there's no such thing as war. And you're like, oh, you idiot. I've been through war. I've been in a situation where I've seen bombs and people bombed, and then the bombs came out. Those things are real. They explode. Yes, all of that stuff is real. But what I'm trying to say, the concept of war is not real. The powers that be create wars, and then we as people just go along with it, right? Especially when we were easily brainwashed, when we were less well-read, when we didn't have as much information as we have today with the internet and everything. We would fall for these little things. Like very soon you see other places such as Ukraine and the Middle East. They don't have the technology that we have. They're not as well read as we are. They don't have access to information as well as we do. So they're much more easy to enrage. And once the government has your consent and you believe that the other people over there in the other country are the enemy, they can actually exert force. So basically we are living in a reality that is like it's like a global, how do you say, it's all like we're all living with these VR sets, but we don't realize that we're living within these VR sets. And the powers that be control us and tell us exactly what they want us to do all the time. And the way that I know this is that a lot of people who are experiencers, they will have these dreams, right? They call them dreams or illusions or astral projection, whatever that is. And when you're in that state, your eyes see more colors than your eyes can see when you're in a human body. Your experience, everything, the sense of smell, everything, all your senses are heightened. So if we can have these experiences, they must exist. And so we are limited and trapped in these bodies, which give us the reality that we have today. But that is not the real reality. The real reality is way better. If we see at 4K, we have 100K, 1,000K, 1,000,000K. Think about it.